my undergraduate study. I don't know whether you have read my homepage, my graduation year 2000. So my first day that I entered the school is 1997. By that time, the movement is very hot, okay? And that's why I learned a lot of stuff by myself, and I find it very easy to handle. Then I start learning it everything myself. So I hope that you won't find it boring here because everything will be some history. And the history start off with this guy. Okay? So who have seen this guy? He first of all, RMS. He has come to CHK once. Okay? It's around 204 or 205, I can't remember. Okay? He comes in, and the place that he visited was the ERB building. Okay, ERB building, but that year was the first year. Okay, so the projector crashed, because we use Windows. Then he said, no, I don't use Windows. I don't need anything. Okay, just come in and stand there. I need some assistance, but no need for any assistance. Just blue screen here. Not Windows blue screen, okay? It's nothing plugged in that with blue, right? Okay? And stand there for 2 hours talking about what is copy left and copy right, and his idea on the future of the publishing, which never fulfilled. Okay, you know, this a visionary. Visionary doesn't mean anything solid. Okay, he is a guy, okay, which is not a computer science guy. He's a physics guy, writing a set of software. By the time that he needs the software is 1980 something. So that time is the domination is or not on the PC but on the mainframe computer, and the mainframe computer is dominated by Unix, which is proprietary. Okay, so he started off with the GNU movement. GNU means what? You don't know. You know what GNU stands for? GNU stands for GNU, not Unix. Yeah, recursive definition. Huh? You cannot get it in recursive. GNU means GNU, not Unix. Okay? Yeah. So that movement is actually to be specific is to rewrite every we call it System 5 Release 4 by the time is Unix. Every Unix software, Unix has a C compiler called CC. Then he created GCC, GNU C compiler. Unix has a command called tar, T-A-R. Now you already have heard of it. He created tools called GTAR, okay, GNU tar. Okay, so that's why you can still find GTAR in our Unix in deployment. Okay, but now it's Linux, you cannot find it. Okay, so he do everything, do this conversion, and he say that what is free software. Okay, to you, free software is you don't need to pay, right? Okay, but to him, free software is actually talking about the license that your software should carry. Okay, so there are two types of license or some other type of things. The most common thing you see especially nowadays, okay, you use a lot of Mac software, which is precompiled, okay, and you never see the source, and you will see the EULA. You know what's EULA? End user license agreement. It's not about you don't distribute a thing, blah 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 blah. Okay, this is not a license. Okay, this is just user rights. Okay, and the license of the free software and the open source software, okay, can be classified as following. Okay, I will make it short. Okay, his idea is this two thing. Okay, now first of all, I don't talk about which way the left and the right, where software should be that. Okay, first of all, he classified that this guy. Okay, so like me, I'm standing here. Okay, do you think that the thing that I said take any money? No, right? You can treat my thing as a garbage. Okay, it doesn't carry any money. Okay, and there are I don't know whether you know about this. This guy, you know this guy, was a former U.S. president. Every time he go to a talk, he charged millions of US dollars. But safe word. Okay? I just want to say that his words, his speech may be nonsense. Okay. Yeah. I shouldn't say it. Okay. So yeah, but you know that action take money, but the content may not worth anything. In another way around, okay, I treat you a beer, okay, I give you a free beer. To you, you don't need to pay for it, but beer itself contains monetary value, right? Okay, so this is some fundamental difference, and his idea is what is free software, so he thinks, okay? He thinks free software is free as in speech. So that means he say that the action worth some money. The end product don't worth anything. Should be like that. Okay? So that means that you write the code, I hire you for your action, and after you have written that product, the product don't charge anything. Understand what I mean? Now that means that what is that? The money flow. What is the money flow? Where the money flow is, I'm the boss, I pay for you, you produce something, I don't sell it for money. So what I'm doing? For charity? No. Okay? So you can also think of it in another way. Wikipedia. Wikipedia is not the action, okay? But the course is hosting those material. Take money. The content itself, just like here, the content itself doesn't take any money. So we cannot sell Wikipedia article. You have to print it out and compile it in a book and sell it. No, you cannot do it. Okay? But the hosting now costs money. Okay? So his idea is like that. Now, one problem is, if I'm the boss, you don't have any problem in making a living. You have money for your dinner, money for your housing. Okay, but for me, I don't have anything. Okay, so in his idea, just like with what Wikipedia is doing, he think that this software, yeah, this I love this action. Yeah, in Cantonese, you know what it is. Code, okay. Yeah. This action is the code. He think that, well, every guys can do this following. We ask for donation. Okay? Ask for donation. And yeah, you think that my action worth that amount of money, give me the money. Okay? I will say thank you. Okay, the thing is thank you. And as well as I produce that software. And not the case for Kickstarter. Kickstarter is another thing. Okay, so here is a purely donation. Okay, this his idea. Okay, which really work in two places. One is Wikipedia, it works. Another is the GNU movement. The GNU movement also need donation. Okay, but I cannot say for others. Okay, usually others is not so direct. Okay, like the Linux archive, the Linux maintaining about a Linux kernel, okay, usually is done by companies. You know, do you know that the contributing the codes, right? You have some program contributes. Linus is not the one contributing most code nowadays. Of course, back in 20 years before, was his main stuff. Okay, nowadays programmers from Microsoft, programmers from Red Hat, they are all contributing codes. And do you know why? Why they contribute? Why Microsoft contribute codes to Linux? Do you know that they have a business like rely on Linux? No? What happened? What happened to this class? Am I going to the wrong class? I give you some keywords. A, Z, yeah. Yeah, very hard to pronounce. Asia, okay? This is very hard to pronounce. Asia, yeah. No one know about this. Do you know what is that?
Copy of AWS.
Right, copy of AWS and copy of Amazon Web Service. Okay, so they host server, and those VMs are not Windows. Okay, usually are Linux VMs. And some people even tell me that in Hong Kong, the ping time is very, very small. Okay, because they have data center in Hong Kong. So many people say that Hong Kong guys using this is very fast. Of course, their support may be, yeah, there's a trade-off. Why you use AWS? Because AWS support is good. Many services, this guy, no. Okay, just a simple VMs. That's why those companies contribute codes. Okay. Also for Red Hat is very easy to understand, right? Because I have to be very careful. They are not selling Linux, okay? They are selling Linux consultation service, okay? As long as they continue to support their customer, they will receive new problems, right? And their new problem should not be only that client problem. Usually it's a bunch of clients. So why not they contribute to the kernel mainstream? And one shot will solve many problems, okay? So that is why nowadays it's a little bit strange, okay? They are paid, okay, but not directed to the movement. All right. So what is that free software then? Okay. This free software I said it is currently a license. Maybe you have heard of it. It's called copylab's license. It's a reverse of copyright. All rights reverse. Okay. There. You know about it. First of all, do you know what is copyright? Okay. Copyright is all rights reserved. Copylab is all right reverse. Okay. So all right reserved. What is that? What is all right reserved? All right reserved is the user holds own the permission to allow people to use, to read, to redistribute, to modify the software. That is the right they reserve to the owner. Now, what is this so-called GNU public license? So that's why people call it GPL. Is another thing. It is just reverse it. The owner never owned this, never had this permission. Whenever you put this license on, every people can use, can study, can copy, can modify. After you modify that, you redistribute it. Yeah, it's up to you. Okay, so that's why you will understand that. Hey, Android, okay, Google modified the kernel, okay, and released it to Android, and they released the code, and Xiaomi, okay, they take the source code and claim that no, we don't want to free distribute it. Now this is another story. Later on we'll talk about it. Okay. Now this is the one side of the copylab, and the copylab is not that easy. They have a very strong restriction. What is this strong restriction? First of all, it is allow people to play around with the software, create a new product. How about that new product? What should be the license that you put on it? The new license that go to the new software, okay, will be something very restrictive. If the parent software is GPL, the child software is also GPL. So that's why Android should modify the Linux kernel. Okay, Android is running Linux. The Linux kernel for Android is also open source. Okay, and Google choose to have, Android is not the kernel itself. Android has a set of software surrounding it. Okay, the compiler, the runtime environment, the launcher, whatever thing you can call, they are all packaged. Now it depends on Google. Google chooses to be GPL, then GPL. Then whenever you change let's say change Outlook of Android, then the new Android, I call it B-Droid, okay. Then A and B, right? B-Droid, okay. And then that guy automatically GPL. Okay. So what Xiaomi is doing bad is about they try to claim that they're what is that? It's called it MIOS, right? MIUI, yeah. They claim that UI is not going to go to public. They try to keep it proprietary. Okay? So what can you do about it? Okay? This is just a license kept to the software, and what can you do about it? You can do the following. Ask that derived product, okay? Ask the producer of the derived product for the source code, and which is legitimate. You can do it, and it's legally correct. When they not doing that, they take the liability. Whether there is any legal consequence, I don't know, because I never seen people rejected to do so except that China company. This was the first case. Even Samsung, Samsung is so arrogant, right? They cannot do it. Okay, he cannot do it. They changed the thing for their Galaxy X, Galaxy One. Okay, they still have to release the code. Okay. So I don't know what is the consequence because it's never happened. I'm not the lawyer. Okay, and yeah, maybe I skipped that. It's just about his idea why it's go on with GAPL. Okay, and say that all software should be free. Okay, so what are the possible license that you can carry, let's say, in your project? After you create a project, you want to release it, okay? Some of the software will carry license. Let me just show you. Okay, of course it's not my source code. Okay. Yeah, stupid software here, right? You don't want to understand what it is. Linux kernel. Let's take a look at one of source code. Anyone, maybe go to our okay, kernel directory. Kernel directory, and then take a look at so many docs here. Any main docs here? Maybe it's SY docs here. The name is short enough. Okay. No license here. Grab GPL. Oh, yo. No. Is that in the home? Grab?
Just grab license.
Grab license? No. Oh, I saw that. Copying. Okay. So the file name is called copying. Okay. No, this is not a. And he stated that this is a GNU public license. Okay. Version 2. The starting of the software is 1991. June, okay, and the thing is very big, okay. Don't read it, okay. No one read it except lawyers, okay. Oh, that's cool. They have a Control L here.
I have read and I accept.
Oh yeah. Check it. I have read and I accept, okay. Yeah, no one read it, okay. This is for software. This is for library. It's called Let's GPL, okay. So it's for library. Whenever you create some library, let's say you create a npm package, okay? You think that it's good enough. If it's library, you cannot run in a standalone way. You can carry an LGPL license. Mozilla license have a very special stuff there. Why it's called Mozilla? It start off from a I don't know. Do you know the history? The history is Mozilla start from Netscape. Okay, Netscape is a very old browser, which is proprietary, and they think that they cannot beat IE by that time. By the time, what is that time? 1996 or 1995, something like that. Okay, they cannot beat IE, so have to start some active development. So they allow that Mozilla to share the source code with Netscape, and at the same time protect Netscape. So they create Mozilla license. Okay, to govern what is the granularity of the code that goes to the public domain. Okay, later on I will talk about the history for 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, then we have another layer, MIT. Many software now carry MIT license and a PSD license, so you can control even who. Okay, let me highlight it. Even the one who control that software, let's say I start off this software with an MIT license, you can say that whether I want to distribute it or not. But not so restrictive compared to GPL. GPL, you are forced to hierarchically inherit the license, but this is not. Apache is the same, okay? So yeah, the development cycle is, I can skip it because nowadays may not be the case, okay? May not be the case in the sense that in office, I don't know how many of you have go to internship, except some very high standard startup in Hong Kong, okay? Usually banks, okay? Let's say you go to HSBC. Yeah, I'm recording, so I cannot use those S word, okay? About HSBC, okay? Yeah, my friend really leave, okay, because of they have a brand new type of vocabularies. Okay, what is the meaning? The meaning is, let's say age-round development cycle. There is a definition in the world, and there is another definition in HFDC. Okay, and their definition is really outrageous. Okay, but this is another story, yeah. But they have a current practice now is they work in office regular hours, and they even have a non-public, really a jail network environment to do their development. And in an open source environment, the old stories, okay, there's old story. I don't know nowadays. The old story, I always usually find out some people taking photos of their home with 4 monitors. You don't know how they created that monitor wall, okay? The 4 monitors, okay? I saw someone like this. This is not a programmer. This usually is a trader. Trader will do this, okay? Programmer is this. 4 monitors, okay? Yeah, so this is the browser. This is code number 1. Server console, code number 2, okay? Maybe nowadays the server console is a web or AWS console, something like that, okay? Yeah, if you want to see one, go to 6th floor. One of my, I hire my staff there. He put 4 monitors there, 2 like this, 2 like this. Okay, yeah. I think that, are you driving a lorry or something? Yeah, just like that. And those images, you will see that they are really coding in their home. And you cannot imagine if Hong Kong is just like torturing employees, okay? Overtime is normal. Overtime until 7 is the norm. To the 8, you are the good staff. To 11 o'clock, you are the best staff, okay? Even staying there, yeah, you will become the next boss, okay? Something like that. But in outside world, it's not like that, okay? I asked many people in the US, okay, especially West Coast, they say that, Sunday and Saturday, they must not go back to the office because there's no air conditioning there, no lights, okay? And they will have regular office hour, so they can contribute codes back in their home, and they will use IRC. Now it's very bad about IRC. IRC usually used for the command and control center for rooms. For how many of you know IRC who have played this? Sorry, we 3 are old enough. Okay, IRC. Internet relay chart. This server hosting a chart section. Okay. Nowadays it's for the control of worm. Okay, control for virus. Mailing list, they talk about this. If you're interested, you can go to find out some mailing lists of Linux kernel. There are many file language flying around, okay? Yeah, Linux particularly curse people with bad coding style, okay? So you can see it, it's very interesting, okay? And then they will keep the thing in GitHub nowadays, okay? That's why in good news. I forgot about to tell you the good news. I got it. So I will distribute to you guys. You don't know what is that? GitHub private repo 300. Okay. So every one of you can have at least 2. Here, reserve some for me, okay? Yeah. So private repo for assignment submission. Yeah, I just got it. Okay. So nowadays we will use GitHub to host all the thing. The private repo, why I choose private repo? Because I don't want your assignment to immediately become open source, okay? And you can copy your friends without any problem, okay? Yeah. Yeah, not GitCon, just screenshot, okay? Faster than GitCon, okay? Yeah, so it's very dangerous. So they have everything on a Git, okay? By the way, how many of you still using SVN? I still know that there were professors still using this. Okay? He's still using it. Okay? Yeah. I mean. SVN is not that bad as long as you have a publicly accessible server. Yeah, it's not bad if you can access that. It's not crash. Okay, Git is good because it's distributed in the sense that you can keep your own version. Okay, and I love that. I love the branching. I love the merging. I particularly love the blame. Okay, blame. Yeah, you guys, what are you doing? Okay. So open source software is nowadays no one will say no to it, right? Because of its quick innovation cycle, okay? Or the innovation just come from personal interest. Yeah, just like him. He write this kernel just for fun, okay? He just want to have the Minix. Minix is a mule kernel implementation. Like Unix, mule kernel means microkernel. Microkernel means break the entire big kernel into sub-servers, and the servers will receive. Yeah, there's a server for keyboard, there's a server for hard disk, so on and so forth. It's actually SaaS. Nowadays, you never heard of it except one place, Mac OS. Mac OS is doing that. Okay, and now then he find Linux is not so good, so based on his own interest, is compile everything into one executable, and it's the Linux kernel. Okay. So it's called a monolithic kernel, okay? Just because of his personal interest. And very reliable. What is the meaning of reliability? Think of Windows. Whenever you have a bug, when will you find a fix? When? Usually Tuesday or Wednesday. You don't know. They have a patch day every week, okay? The patch usually come with, I don't know whether it's Tuesday or Wednesday, it's just maybe during my time that I fall asleep, okay, I don't know, okay, and they usually just give you a 0-day patch, okay, whenever 0-day patch, or I mean patch for 0-day bugs, okay, whenever it is very urgent case, but in a open source world, that's not the case. Do you still remember around 1 or 2 years, maybe you know, Brown Shell. Brown Shell has a very critical bug. Okay, every shell in Linux has a bug, and the patch come out within the same day. Then the bug manifests. Now, I shouldn't say manifest, it's being discovered. Okay, and same day, we have the solution. Okay, and long life. Okay, there's they're just like here. Here is a problem, okay? In our department there is no duplication. Let's say I leave the school. No one will continue this course. Okay? No one, because no one want to take this course, okay? Or I leave, no one want to teach OS. Okay? I think someone forced to do it because it is a required course. Now, open source development is not, okay? They have a community. Okay, some examples. There is a MICQ. Yeah, I never imagined that there is a console version of ICQ. Okay, now it's being why is the M there? M is the surname of that guy. Okay, console version that guy died in a car accident is being still maintained by other people. Okay, so the right surface is a reverse. Okay, because that guy killed his wife, so the community want to penalize that guy to stop supporting that. Okay? The problem. This is a very good illustration because I face a lot. That's why I put my name here. Let's say, I don't know why, you have a version, you want to 11.04. How many years before? Now it's 1.6. That means in April this year, 1.6.04. 11.04, it was 5 years ago, right? And suddenly I give you that VM, okay? I want you to keep maintaining it, okay? Without patching it. Because why? Once you patch, it will crash my software. Let's say it's like that, okay? It's very common, okay? If you have been an internship in our government, you will understand what I mean, okay? They keep a Windows 98 running because of a printer. You understand what I mean? They cannot find a driver for that out-of-date printer, so they keep a living instance of Windows 98 just to print. And the Paris airport, you heard of it? They keep running that wind. I don't believe it, but the story goes with Windows 3.1 executing just because of one control software. I don't believe that. But yeah. But here is the lack of support is a very big problem. Hong Kong has a very strange look on IT. They don't treat IT as an investment. They treat it as a course. Okay? The course means that we have to minimize it. Investment has return. Costs don't have any return. Okay? So this is how IT is being viewed in Hong Kong. Then they have a problem. They have a problem is, I want to minimize the cost. Okay? How? If I develop everything on Linux, we run on Node.js, we run on Docker, we have to hire some engineers knows those techniques and keep them alive, keep them inside our company until those software go out there or we don't use it, right? And that is the cost. Now, in the reverse, let's say we are using IIS, Microsoft SQL Server, okay, as well as all kind of MS software. What is your cost? Buy it, yeah, license. Just pay, maybe $6,000 per year for one machine, okay? That's the comparison, okay? So that's why many Hong Kong IT companies still using that tactics, okay? I cannot name that company because that company is supposed to bring very many donations to our school. I cannot name it. But their practice in IT is like that. They purchase license from Microsoft. They have a very, not very, but a mission critical software. Okay, whenever there is a bug, they will lose many money. Okay, and you think why as many money and many donation to our school? Who that guy or that company is? Okay, and their IT support is like that. They will lag behind the current version by at least one hop. So what is the meaning? Meaning is now what is the Windows version? Windows Server version is 2012, right? The last one is 2010 or 2008, something like that. They will use that previous version. Why? Because there's no patch anymore. They don't need to patch. There's no patch anymore. How did I know? Okay, of course some insider tell me. Okay, they don't need to patch anything. Yeah, but this is nonsense. Okay, so here is one of the problem. Okay, lack of support. The support usually come with some expert that you hire. So there are nowadays many companies. I named two. How many of you know about this company? Cloudera. How many of you have heard of it? Now can you see the keyword down there? Hadoop. Certification. Wiki. Spark. Hong Kong is a branch. Okay, usually they are sales. Okay, you know, that's the Hong Kong problem. Okay, the most technical company is Microsoft. You believe it? Because Google don't have engineer or very few engineer. Facebook engineer all playing with Oculus. Not play, develop. Okay. LinkedIn, no. The one that have engineer is Microsoft. I don't know why. Okay. So you can see, well, what is Hadoop? Hadoop is open source software doing map videos, right? So this company is actually a consultation company. They provide consultation for companies that they need to run Hadoop to do their data analysis, big data analysis, deep learning, something like that. Okay, they provide consultation, they provide certification, so that you can be a Cloudera certified engineer. Okay, to install data for people to be their certified Hadoop engineer. Okay, so this is example one. Example two is Red Hat. Red Hat later on I will tell you. Okay, so this means that, well, here is a big problem, and the big problem is you need to read the manual. Okay, you can look up Google. When you type reader, then that keyword pop up. Okay, reader, menu, ask the dog, look up the dog, ask the expert, and don't do this. Don't ask me. Okay. So this is one problem. Another is license problem. License problem is, look at this story. Usually this story is pop up in an examination. Okay, I pick up is whether you can pick profit or not. Let's say I think that software A is not good enough. It's carried GPL, okay, and then I modify that to make it become perfect. And in the software B, okay, can I make money by selling software B? Interesting, huh? Can I sell it and make money? Yes, you can sell it. But when I ask you for the source code, you have to give me. Then how can you make money?
Not everyone knows how to compile.
Good. Yeah, I give you an open source software Android, okay? You buy the hardware, you download the source code, you load it by yourself. Yes, there are quite a number of people doing that. Some years before, it's a Silogen. Is that Silogen mod there? Yeah, you can compile and run that thing in a simulator. When you find that it fits your taste, then you load it onto your own Android. Okay, but it requires time, requires expertise, right? So that means that you can still do it, and that's why there are still companies doing it. That Caldera is doing that, right? You know how to install Hadoop? Yes, on VMs. But how about a family of VMs, a cluster? You may not know, okay? So you require the assistant. Now, some history. After history, I will jump to the part 2. So history start with GNU, start with 1984, actually, okay? 1984, and then the start age means all our proprietary software. Then Linux, Perl comes up. Debian, the founder just said, yeah, you know that. Yeah. Just said, that's a pity. Okay, Debian. And then Mozilla father, the Mozilla father is called Netscape. Okay, just pop up. And I'm proud of using the Netscape 1.0. Yeah, I've tried 1.0.
You can go to the government website.
Yes, that's why I can go to our government website. The government is claim that you should use Netscape. Okay. Also, Red Hat goes on. Then you will find some of the familiar software nowadays. Apache, PHP, PostgreSQL, Java. I cannot classify as open source, but I put a mark there because this is a feature or a very important event during that time. MySQL, this is a GIF. The GIF is an open source Photoshop, JavaScript pop up, and during that time, IE pop up. Microsoft want to gain the market. Okay, I was benefit by that. Okay, because by that time IE you have to download it, and using modem to download it is a disaster. So Microsoft do one very horrible tricks. They give free copy of CD to every secondary school students. Yeah, I benefit from it. Okay, and then that's why they have some tactics and also bundle with Windows. Then you have a Netscape is a disaster, so they create Mozilla, and Mozilla win the games again by one simple trick, and that trick you take it for granted nowadays. That trick is take the browsing. By that time you cannot open tab. Can you imagine that you have a browser cannot open new tabs? Yeah, that is that day. Okay. Then what is this guy KDE? And now this is the first attempt that some company want to convert open source software into money. Okay. So this is the first attempt. So what is the attempt? It's IBM developed one kind of server. At that time, it's the magic word, buzzword, called application server. Okay, they call it application server. I find it very interesting by that time. And when I understand the reality, I say sucks. Okay, what are they doing? They take Apache, Tomcat, combined together so that people can launch their J2EE application very easily onto that server. So that's why nowadays you can still find jobs using J2EE because those companies in Cantonese 中伏. Yeah, they fall into the trap, okay? Yeah, they start using WebSphere. That's called WebSphere. Many companies still using that, and they still need to hire people. And why they need to hire people? Because those people find it so boring, they leave. They leave the company, so boring, okay? And this is the first attempt, okay? They bundle the software, and you don't know how to bundle it, right? You don't know how to bundle the hardware, software together, as in the case for, you cannot bundle the Android into some hardware, okay? So this first attempt then goes on. This is already gone, okay? It's being replaced by GitHub. Okay, this is a Tomcat, Chrome, SourceFire is gone as well. SourceFire and SourceForge, they try to compete with each other. Then it's gone. Then why there are so few bubbles, icons here? Here it's very fast. You can see it's very fast. Only within 5 years, you have so many icons here. And here, 4 years, so few. It's just because of one event. IT bubble burst. Okay, that bubble burst. Okay, yeah. By the time I graduate, is there. Okay. And the good news about that time is a third honor CS graduate student can have salary. Guess how much? Third honor. How much? 20K. So there is not an inflation, okay? Nowadays, when you graduate, can you get 20K? No. Still no. Okay, so we are still suffering from the aftermath from the IT bubble burst. Okay, third honor class student, 20K, and they write homepage for restaurants. Really? Okay, we have a joke in Cantonese by that time. Yeah, just like now, okay, restaurant has M, okay? So I'm very afraid of it, I'm very concerned, okay? That time is restaurants has homepage. Now it's restaurant has M. Very dangerous, huh? Huh? Okay. Don't talk about it, okay? Yeah, cover you, okay? Then we have this split, okay? This split is very smart, okay? By that time, we had already IPO before this mark, okay? They have IPO, so they have some problem, okay? They have to tell their shareholders that, hey, don't sell our stock, okay? So they do a tactics. The tactics is first keep the community. We name the community into what is that? Fedora. We named the community into Fedora. At that time we have Fedora 1.0, and then they split into a proprietary version where it had 1. So they reset the counter. Okay, reset counter equal to 1. And by that time they only serve enterprise users. Enterprise user, they have some special requirements like this. Okay, this is core Red Hat GFS. Have you heard of it? Yeah, never, right? It's because it is a cluster file system, okay, which is developed by Red Hat, okay, and that's why they start to succeed, right? Because those enterprise still surviving, and those enterprise after the bubble burst 911, okay, the combo comes together, they need to cut some costs as well, okay. So they take this chance to become the IT support team to their like the banking customers. Okay, I heard that the first move was starting from Morgan Stanley. Okay, they changed from Windows to Linux. So that's why nowadays Morgan Stanley is doing very good in terms of algorithmic trading under C++. Okay, they develop their own hardware to do the FPGA. Okay, they do CE. Okay, they do FPGA to do algorithmic trading. Okay, just to buy the time for 1 millisecond. Okay, and then here, this guy also do the same tricks, become proprietary. Okay, so you will have a MySQL on the open source area and also a proprietary area. So this is a copy successful story from this Red Hat. So after a few years on, we have a good time. Okay, this is gone. Okay, Google Code is gone now. We have a good time. The good time is the start of web servers, Web 2.0, something we call it. Okay, the web servers, you will have many. The Ruby on Rails start at 2.04. Other kind of web-related things emerge. You know, the jQuery. What is this guy? This guy is being KO by this guy. Okay, Eucalyptus and OpenStack. Okay, OpenStack is the open source infrastructure as a service. Okay, yes, Ubuntu is supposed to be bundled with this guy. Okay, then they find that this guy, the tools is so hard to use. Okay, I tried in one of my FYP. The FYP teams, they just, can we change topic? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, so bad. Okay. Nowadays we know that OpenStack is better. Okay, and then you see so many stuff pop up. Okay, just because of the web is emerging, and as well as the capability of the computation power is rising to host many VMs together. We have still hope to work on this area. So the trend tells you one very special graph. This graph still okay. I draw this graph at around 2012. Okay, it's still correct. What is the trend? The trend everything starts from the OS, the liberation of the OS. Then going to different trend. One is the underlying layer. One is the application layer. The middleware class is very few. Huh? Every time the middleware pops up, they will be there. Not forever, but as long as possible. Like this guy. Okay, this guy never go away, right? Although Node.js is very good. Okay, this guy is still here. This guy is still here. I don't know why. Yeah, if you write it, you will hate this. Okay, so you will see this trend. Okay, and I teach this course since 2009. Okay, when I prepare this course, I make speculations over the future development, and so happen I'm correct. Okay, so let's skip it. Now this map, I just change the color from time to time. Okay, I never change the word. This word I written at 2012. I make speculation at around 2009. Okay, but that time I cannot say it now. Okay, at 2012 I put it in the notes, still correct after 4 years. So what is the trend? The trend of a open source development is, first of all, JavaScript dominates the world. Yeah, you cannot deny that. Where can you find a place that without JavaScript? Tell me. Embedded, good, one place.
But embedded actually has JavaScript.
Very few, not native, not fast enough. Okay. Any other field that you cannot find JavaScript? Server development, yes. Client side, you don't have to mention. Even the Chrome has a desktop environment. You want to add a new plugin, you write JavaScript. Okay? So JavaScript keep dominating, okay? And the trend is so horrible. 4 years before, okay, the start of Node, I also laugh at it. Yeah, no one will use it. And then I don't look at it for 2 years. Then I feel that I make a wrong decision, okay? I just picked it up last summer, okay? And then another, it doesn't quite emerge, okay? I make a wrong claim here, I fail. Here, quite good, okay? You never need any socket anymore. You don't need the knowledge from the networking course anymore, okay? You have servers, okay? Some people use this implementation in project, okay? On browser, and do, let's say they control their tank, okay, to fire an opponent. They use this kind of public servers. The response time is very good. Okay, better than you code it by yourself using C or C++. And here it's also doing very good. Okay, doing very good in the sense that the server-side computation you need more and more on parallelism. Okay, but Node.js still need to improve. Why? Do you know why? There are some. How many of you have written in Node.js? You? Okay. So is it a multi-process service?
Multi-process?
It is an asynchronous service, right?
Oh,
Yeah, but it is running under multiple processes. Let's say you create such a server, there are multiple connections coming in, go and create new processes to serve new connections. You never look at that. Actually, no. Node.js is known for one very big defect. Single process, single thread. Okay? It's a single process, single thread service. Okay? So what is the meaning? The meaning is everything kept in the one memory space, very good for management. Okay? And they just try to switch from one thread to another thread as fast as possible for you. But what if there is a thread doing while one loop? Let's say you set up several callbacks. One of the callback functions go into while one loop. You can try. If you have written JavaScript on server using Node.js before, you can create one callback function. That callback function go into while one loop, and you keep on fire and request to that Node.js server. The server won't respond to further requests because that while one loop take up the entire thread. The thread has no, one single process, there's only one thread, right? There's no chance for you to switch to another thread. So this is a big defect for Node.js servers. Okay? So that's why I said that today's is a start with a boring topic because I just try to solve off what I know. Okay? So yeah, my course is to do this. Okay? I don't want you to be those guys who are left behind. Okay? So what is the meaning of left behind? The CTU student can beat you. No, I don't want it. I don't want USD student to beat you. Okay? Because USD students are particularly bad at theory. Okay? They don't develop this kind of thing, although they have hackathon. Okay? I think that you guys are capable of learning some new stuff by yourselves. So in my course, I don't cover all things. Okay? I just select a limited scope, like I choose React, but some Angular fans say that, oh, why you don't choose Angular? Okay, yeah, because I don't know. Okay? So that is the course. Hope that you will keep attending the lecture, because later lecture will be something you will know, something you don't know or may not know in the deep details. Okay, so let's take a break.